Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Yasmin, and if you haven't already given me a subscribe, you can do so below, as well as the bell notification and the thumbs up if you really like this video. First of all, to my existing subscribers, I have to really apologize for not uploading a video on Sunday. Usually I upload every Sundays and Wednesdays, but just to tell you why, in case you missed my social media post explaining why, here's a little bit of footage of what happened on Saturday when I went to start my vlog. Oh. Well, guys, as you can see, not feeling all the best. This is recorded on Saturday, and I meant to upload a video tomorrow, Sunday, but I don't feel that crash hot 100% yet. So I am resting, eating lots of bone broth instead of soup, and I quite like this brand. It's Meadow, what is it like? Meadow and Marrow bone broth. It's like completely grass-fed, non-GMO, and it has heaps of amino acids. So I don't particularly make chicken soup and stuff, but all you do, this one is the unflavored one. I really like unflavored more than the flavored ones because you can just add your own, and I put my own veggies inside there. I've got some chopped spinach and some kale, and I could add some salt, but you don't really need to. These are like super salty. You could also have this one sweet, but amino acids is really good for cellular repair. So I'm like downing this at the moment. Lots and lots of water. Vitamin C, I gotta take some more vitamin C, like 1 gram of vitamin C per day. All my other vitamins. I am hoping I'll shake this by Monday. If I just keep up with this, 2 more days of rest, Monday I'll be good. I really need to be better by Monday because I've got to go to work and I've got to do stuff. So, on another note, I hope you all really like fat pizzas so far. So, I'm so tired. I just did a meditation and like literally just fell asleep. Like I'm just exhausted. So yes, I was rather unwell last week. I was around my little nephew and I contracted what I believe was tonsillitis, but it was viral, not bacterial. Therefore, starting the antibiotics, like if you saw in my last post about how I was given a script for the antibiotics, but I didn't start them, would have been completely a waste of time, a waste of medication, a waste of everything, because antibiotics only fight bacterial infections. They don't fight viral infections. The only thing you can really do about viral infections is just reduce the symptoms. So I was like struggling with this like sickness for, you know, even today I'm not 100%. In fact, this morning I was meant to go out to Clean Canvas and get another tattoo laser removal session with Daniela done, but Daniela's got 3 kids, right? And so I'm still a little bit like, how's it going? So I definitely did not want to pass on a virus onto her and then onto her kids. Like it's just nah, you know what I mean? Like, so I decided not to go out there, and I'll probably get in for another session with her at a later date and be able to show you my tattoo updates. But just to let you know, this is what my back tattoo looks like now. The Resolve, like the Pico Resolve, to like flatten out the keloid scar and then go over it to release the tissue, but I'll probably make another day, but it's almost gone. So very, very happy, but yeah, sorry I couldn't video that for you for this episode, but you know, not spreading germs is a little bit more important. In other news, I hope you really liked last episodes of Fat Pizza, and that is on 8:30s on 7mate, and this is obviously going up on Wednesday, so this is a day later than last night's episode. But follow my Instagram and my Twitter because I'm running a little competition that you can win the bodysuit that I was wearing in the first episode. But you need to have watched Tuesday night's episode in order to win this, because it is pretty much like, to enter it, you need to comment on my Instagram post and you need to comment about what color my knickers were from the second episode. So the episode that was on last night, which was Tuesday, I was in it. I'm not as obvious as the first episode, but you have to comment, like my page. You have to have, obviously follow me. You have to follow me, and you have to comment below in my post what color my knickers were in the second episode. And then you go into the chance, which will be a random selection, to win my my bodysuit that I wore in the first episode. This is in no way affiliated with Fat Pizza, like at all. This is not their competition, it's mine. It's not Channel 7's competition, it's my own thing to give this away to a lucky prize winner. I understand that some of you are overseas and you don't have Channel 7 on TV, but you can watch the episodes online, and I'll put the link in below, and it's the second episode that you need to watch to see what color my knickers were. Then you need to comment on my Instagram page, make sure you're following me, and that will be able, and then I'll randomly draw it to the winner who'll get my bodysuit as well. And I might I'll throw in as well like an 8x10 assigned photo of that as well. So that's a little thing that I have coming up. And so just to let you know, because of my sickness, it's kind of like coming to the end. I would never condone like training when sick, but I'm at the very end of this now. I am going to train. I'm going to just go really easy. I'm going to do an upper body session. I'm not going to go hardcore. You know, when you tear your muscles, your body uses everything that it needs to repair your body, and your immune system is going into overdrive. So therefore, like, it's just more important to rest, drink lots of water, and so every nutrient that your body has in its system is really just going to repair itself, rather than just repairing what you've done by exercising. But I didn't train for like 10 days recently, and I've kind of like, you know, I need to keep exercising. It's also just good for me. So oh, so gross. But yeah, I gotta like, I'm still gonna go work out just really gently, very, very lightly, drinking lots of water. This is like a day in the life vlog. So I'm like, yeah, I didn't get the time to remember. I gotta go see the optometrist, go check out some glasses, and I'll catch you later. But yeah, Fat Pizza, keep watching. Guys, like, I've woken up today like completely fine. My illness is completely cured, and my videos are not about like negative stuff, it's all about positive stuff. But I'm just like disgusted because I've never felt so ashamed to be a white person in this country. Like, it's becoming more and more common for me now to feel reverse racism simply because I'm white here, because, you know, a lot of people don't know of like the upbringing that I had for the, like, especially for the first 8 years of my life. Like, I grew up in a remote area right next to a national park. Like, my life was pretty unique, right? Like, so I was raised, because my father is East Germany, and when they first came here, because England and Germany were at war, like, the Germans and the Aboriginals are like, Germans are actually really good with Aboriginal people, because the English at being here were racist towards them, and also because of coming from genocide and war, like, you know, we were actually so appreciative for, like, you know, a new life and everything. And my grandmother was Jewish, so I've had racism from, you know, having a German last name, you know, without, you know, people who are Jewish, knowing that my grandmother is actually Jewish. Like, it's just like this whole racism as a global thing is just becoming, you know, it always was. And, you know, you just think in this day and age, is it really, like, why is it still here? Why is it still happening? And in Australia, we're probably going to end up like America, which has the worst racism in the whole entire world. And when I go to America, like, I get reverse racism just simply because I'm white, and it's like I'm like the least racist person in the, like, out there. But it's really, really heartbreaking and sad, and especially like for me, because I'm like, you know, I'm like the least racist person ever, but because I'm white, like, I feel like I'm being persecuted like from a reverse level, because simply because of my skin color, because I'm a white person. And what the governments do is, like, you know, it's just brutal. It's just like, I can't even believe it. Like, it's just, I'm actually disgusted and appalled. But anyway, onto a positive note. Actually, I don't even have much positive to say, because like there's all these bushfires out there which are, and like what I'm going to say is, you know, if the government's listened and they work together with the Aboriginal people, there are certain means in which they clean the land and to prevent these bushfires from happening. But like no one listens, like no one listens until there's a major catastrophic disaster like this, where all these animals are being killed, like endangered species like koalas. So many koalas have just literally lost their homes and lost their, like died. They've just been perished and burnt alive. Like people are losing their homes here, like just completely gone down. And a lot of these fires are not even contained. Like it just, I don't even know, like Australia has the highest rate in the world of native animal extinction and the highest level in the world of like land clearing. Like it's like you when you think of Australia, you think of this beautiful country, and yeah, it is, it's amazing, but what's left needs to be preserved. So on a positive note, actually there is a positive note, the application to do mining at the Great Australia Bight, the oil mining, has been refused for the second time. They are able to put in an application for it to be appealed again, and hopefully we need everyone to get together so that we can preserve the very unique marine environment that is down there. If you don't know where the Great Australian Bight is, it's just that big bight at the very bottom of Australia. And it's very, very pristine and beautiful, and it homes a lot of like marine life and animals. It's just like pristine and it needs to be preserved. So that's great news, great news that the second application was completely denied, but we need to all be together as this so that this big company is not allowed to mine there, because they do have the right of appeal. So anyway, off to work. Promise I won't make this entire video completely negative, but I had to voice my opinion on this. It's not just my opinion, it's the opinion of a lot of people, and especially a lot of Caucasians, because it's like this thing about, you know, it's definitely not the mentality of what exists between the Caucasian population within this country as a whole. Like its governments and the actions of one person, it's just like absolutely disgusting, like absolutely appalling. And I'm appalled, like I feel disgusted, like really, and I feel ashamed that I'm a white person in this country when I shouldn't feel ashamed about being a white person in this country. Because anyway, blah, 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 blah. I'll talk to you later. I'm so glad I'm feeling better right now. Oh, on another note, I did my post on Instagram and I was really, really fearful that it might have got me an Instagram shadow ban as well, but how to win the bodysuit. So check out my Instagram, yasminscottofficial, and see the video on there about how you could potentially win the bodysuit that I wore in last week's episode. Now finished work, and I'm going to wash all my makeup off and then get ready to have my dinner and bed and edit this vlog for you all for tomorrow, because tonight it's fat pizza night. So I'm gonna have like, I'm gonna do my evening skincare using this skincare Skinstitute, and I alternate lactic acid and glycolic acid. Another little wipe. And I got this down at the Mind Body Spirit Expo. It's like this natural scrubber thing, and this one is for the face, neck and chest. It's by a company called Body Care, and I just wet that with some water. Do this twice a week, and I just like it because it's all natural and gives a really good scrub. My evening skincare is honestly just 100% virgin shea butter. I use like a mixture of different things on my skin, like I use sometimes vitamin C, retin A, but just currently I'm just like all about moisture, so just get like that. And I don't know, I just kind of like did it as an experiment. Shea butter also has an SPF in it, so it's quite good for the day. They say this is really good for around the eyes as an eye cream. This is kind of like a mask as well. It's so hydrating. On my body, I use my little potion that I made up of my own, and that has virgin coconut oil, shea butter, jojoba oil, and yeah, and honestly it's like kind of like a buttery but oily consistency, and I just rub this literally over my whole body for nighttime. Not in the day, it's way too oily for during the day, but you can use jojoba during, shea butter during the day because it doesn't have an SPF, and it's actually, shea butter is not like oily, like I've quite a lot on my face, but it's not like, and I buy these, like all of these ingredients in bulk, and then I just refill them with empty jars. This particular video was a little random, like a little bit of this, a bit of that. I guess like being sick last week kind of put a little bit of a spin into my routine, and I know it's no excuse, but you know what, like, when you're sick, you're sick. I mean, please be a little bit empathetic. My videos are kind of like, a lot of them are day in the life, and then a lot of them about specific topics. Like I do like a lot of random things. So anyway, I'm about to edit this particular video, and I hope you liked tonight's episode of Fat Pizza. I know you will. Every Tuesday nights, 8:30 on channel 7, mate. Catch you guys.